Hi guys, this is just a subnetting video in which I'm just trying to see if I can ping from R1 to R2. Both R1 and R2 have a /20 IP address. R1 has 100.1.250.2/20 on gig 0/0. It is connected to R2 on the same port, gig 0/0. With the IP address of R2 is 100.1.190.1/20. So I'm just quickly going to check what are the IP addresses on the router as well. So show IP interface brief, and we can see on gig 0/0 this is the IP address and it's up, and on R1 show IP interface brief is too short, so I'm just going to so now I'm just going to ping from R1 to R2. So ping 100.1.190.1. so what do you think, guys? Is it going to ping R2 or not? And if not, why? Okay, so we can see the pings are failing and it cannot ping R2. So I'm just going to run the few commands to see what are the settings on the interfaces. So first command I'm going to run is on R1 show run interface gig 0/0. Okay, so we can see we have this IP address and with this subnet mask 255.255.240.0. also we can run show IP interface gig 0/0, and we can see, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so internet address is this, and line protocol is up. This is the broadcast address, and it's just show you in the side annotation basically. Okay, now we're going to check on this router as well. So show IP interface gig 0/0, and we can see the same subnet mask as R1. Also we can run show IP interface gig 0/0. we're just going to include 100. Yeah, so that's the IP address, but we are not able to ping each of the devices. Let's see if this is directly connected as well. So I'm just going to run show cdp enable command, and we can see R2 is connected on gig 0/0. so it is connected, and show cdp neighbor here. Yeah, we can see R1 is connected on local interface gig 0/0. so what is the reason these devices cannot ping each other? Okay, so it looks like they are on completely different subnet, hence they cannot ping each other. So what we're going to do for them to talk to each other is to change the subnet. Now the subnet, I'm just going to pause the video and do it on the notepad, and then we start again. So right guys, so what I have done meanwhile is I have changed the IP address and subnet mask into the binary. So we can see that the network, both the networks we can see 100.1.250.2 with the subnet mask of 255.255.240.0. We can see the subnet mask is if we draw a line here, we can see the subnet mask of both the IP addresses is same, yet 240 and 240, but the IP address, we can see here, this IP address has 250, which equates to 1111, where the line is, which is the network boundary. And for the 190, we can see the binary is 1011 for the first four bits for the network. So both are this and this, they are different. So either we can put a router in between these two networks, or we can change the subnet mask. So if we draw this line, the network line from rather than where it is as a default subnet mask, we can draw the line as we can see this one here and this one here. They both are same on the IP address. So if we draw a line here, meaning we are changing our subnet mask to this, then we can see the network, the subnet mask and the network ID will be same. So which the one as we know that is if we convert into the binary, we have 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 and 128. So this is the first bit which is on and on here, so that will be 128. So the new subnet mask for both the networks to talk will be 255.255.128.0. So if we assign this IP address to both this subnet mask to both IP addresses, hopefully both the routers will talk to each other. Let's do that and see if that helps our issue and resolve it. Thank you. So I'm just going to open R1 first. So let's see the current IP addresses. Show IP interface brief. Show IP interface gig 0/0. Yeah, we can see /20. So we have to change it to according to our notepad. We have to change it to, if we do 120 .128 means 255.255.120. that means one more bit from this side of the subnet mask. So 8 plus 8 16 plus 1 17. So the new subnet mask will be /17 for these routers to talk to each other. So let's configure this first. So IP address, let's get the IP address. So it's 100.1.250.2, and subnet mask will be 255.255.2.128.0. Okay, and on the other side, we're just going to do the same thing. 0/0. IP address is 100.1.190.1, and subnet mask is 255.255.128.0. Now I'm just going to ping from R1 to R2. I'm just going to end here. Ping 100.1.190.1 ping. Here we go. So we can see that we are able to ping R1 from R2 from R1, and the pings are successful. The first ping you will see is always not successful because it's is doing the ARP resolution right now. So if you run this command again, it will be fine. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm just going to do the same thing from R2. So if you go to R2 and do ping 100.1.250.2, there we go. So that's all successful. So why we didn't see R1 is not losing the first ping is because the ARP resolution is already done when R1 was requesting R2 to tell the IP address. So that's why it's already in his ARP table. So the result of this exercise is that the subnet mask determines if both the networks with the IP address are in the same network, same subnet or not, if they are reachable to each other or not. It doesn't mean if they're connected directly, it does not mean that they can ping each other as well. They need to be in the same subnet.